I find it only fitting because right now I'm having a real big trouble in Topeka. Now, when I first came to the state of Kansas back in 2014, of course, it was different back then too. Now, first and foremost, Kansas is retarded. They do not have legal cannabis even to this day. They're retarded in their laws and stuff. Anybody that says cannabis is bad is uneducated or a liar, plain and simple. And I won't debate that fact. Right now, I've got real big trouble in Topeka, and I'm going to go file a lawsuit this week against an officer. Um, if the department don't step up in their investigation and stuff, I'll be filing a lawsuit against them. I'm not here to play. My name is 420 Jim, and if they want to laugh and think that I don't deserve justice like someone else, well, we'll go that route. But it's not the first time I've took them on either. Another story I'll do with you is with Springfield, but I thought I'd tell you about the very first time that I came through Kansas. I came to Topeka in 14 also, but right outside of Emporia, Kansas, I went through an illegal search. That will be one of my stories one day. I just thought I'd share this one. Now, this one is when I first come to Emporia, Kansas, and that would have been back on May 20th of 2014. And they gave me the entire fairgrounds under contract, and that was cool. And that was the original Cannabis right there. That's me before all my trolls and stuff, before I got all my gray hair. There's where somebody was tagging it, so you can see ever since the very beginning, I've let people tag it. I used to make the shirts with the crosses on it. I haven't made those shirts in a long time. I don't know what that event ticket was. Uh, oh, it must be advertisement they threw in there. Anyhow, there was my table. People were signing the petition on paper back then. But of course, people will screw up like people will. They were signing at 420 Stoner Lane and stupid stuff like that. So when it come time to certify the petition, I couldn't. But I've been out here since 2014, trying to have everything legalized and all. And there's a story about it where back then my name was 420, was Jim Stevens, and they used to call me 420 Jim. It tells you that Emporia was the 23rd city and the 5th state that I came to. Oh, it was quite the day out there. Hundreds of people came by and saw me when I was there. Um, just in a couple hours, 30 people. Now, everything wasn't good and glorious as you would think. Um, the sheriff and police of Topeka kept trying to harass me and the people at the fairgrounds. And of course, all that was made the news and stuff. I ended up putting a Calvin pissing on the Emporia, Kansas sheriff and the Emporia, Kansas city police. I took him down a couple of years later. Whoop. Anyhow, that's about it on that story, my friends. Sorry about that. That's about it on that story, my friends. I'll try to have something better for you on Wednesday. The reason I want to do these Kansas stories is because right now I'm in a real big wing ding um, in Topeka to where, because of my name, I was blown off by the first cop. Just totally ignored. A lady hit me in the parking lot of Walgreens. And as far as I'm concerned, the officer was dereliction of duty. He tugged at his vest, said I was impeding his investigation, hopped in his car, and drove off. One of the worst officers I've ever had the chance to see in my life. And heck, I was thrown in Tennessee jail for no reason. Could have sued him. But that guy wasn't as big of an ass as the one that thinks he can just walk away from an accident scene and do as they please. That's wrong. That's wrong. And I am going to Topeka this Wednesday to file a lawsuit against that officer. Not the department, but that officer and his actions alone. So far, I have no problem with the whole department, but that depends because it's been a week. Someone tried to run me over. They did hit me, but they didn't completely run me over, and they're taking it like nothing happened. Most cities and states would say that's a hit and run. Nope. They didn't even call in the vehicle information or anything until at least 3 hours later. So, follow me. I love each and every one of you. See you Wednesday for another story time. Peace out, y'all.